Hi Yashika, can you confirm if you can hear me clearly? What's up? Good. How's everyone? All good. Yeah. All right. So in the second part of our CAT core concepts, I've brought to you a very interesting set. And best thing about this set is this set deals with bar graphs, with Venn diagrams, and with distribution. We might think this is a very weird combination, sir. How can bar graphs question be linked with Venn diagrams and distribution both? You need to understand that Venn diagrams and distribution, these two go hand in hand. Yes, there is a very good link between Venn diagrams and distribution. Any Venn diagram question that you see, you can always solve it with distribution. Yes. What's the importance of bar graphs here? Simple understanding. Instead of giving you a very lengthy text of all the information, rather than doing that, what they've done is they've put the data in terms of bar graphs. That's it, right? And to add to it, this is actually a CAT 2025 slot 2 question. Yes, hi Atharv, hi Bhavi, hi Jyotishka, good evening, good evening. Yeah, shall we have a look at the set? So this was asked last year in the second slot, a very interesting set, and maximum number of people had attempted it. However, the amount of time that they've taken from the people that I've spoken to was very long. Yes, so let's see how we can understand this and make it a little more time efficient as well. Yes, let's go. So this is the set. Yeah, where there were two bar graphs given to us, two very simple bar graphs. It's the only purpose of these bar graphs is to help you understand the data. That's it, right? So this could have been a single table also. This could have been a basic, very basic table also. But then they've decided to give you one additional task, one extra step of taking the data from the bar graphs. That's it. Yes. Let's have a look at this. The following charts depict details of research papers written by 4 authors. So there are 4 authors. They are A, B, C and D. Okay, so 4 authors A, B, C, D. The papers were of 4 types. So 4 types of papers also. 4 types of papers, which is single author, 2 author, 3 author and 4 author. Yes, single author, 2 author, 3 author and 4 author, that is written by 1, 2, 3 or all 4 of these authors respectively. Got it? Yes. So A, B, C, D, when they say single author, that means only one of them have contributed in that paper. It's either A or B or C or D, any one of them only. But when you look at 2 author paper, it could be a combination of 2 authors, A and B both, A and C, A and D, B and C, B and D, C and D. Same way, 3 authors could be A, B and C, A, B and D, A, C and D, B, C and D. And 4 authors, that means all the 4 authors were involved in this. A, B, C, D, all the 4. Got it? Yeah, perfect. No other authors were involved in writing these papers. So there is no 5th author, 6th author. Only these 4 authors were involved in writing these papers. Okay. And we have 2 bar graphs. Let's understand this bar graph. What is told to us? Number of papers by each author. So A has written how many? Between 6 and 4. Cannot be 4.8, cannot be 6.2. Why? Because these are number of papers. So we know that A has contributed in 5 papers. B has contributed in 8 papers, C has contributed in 12 papers and D has contributed in 10 papers. So what does this mean? This means that there are 13, 25, 35 papers. Is this correct, guys? Will there be 35 papers? Hi Priya, hi Sheikh. Yeah, will there be 35 papers? Is this information correct? No, there are not 35 papers. Why? When I say single authors, when I say one authors, then there could be, yes. But then when I talk about 2 authors, let's say A and B, that one paper, let's say paper X, right? Paper X will be included in A's list also, in B's list also. Yes. The same paper will be a part of B and C also. Same paper will be a part of C and D also. So there are some common papers as well, right? You need to understand. So there are no 35 papers, rather there are 35 contributions in total. Got it? 35 contributions in total. This is correct. Good to go? Clear? Correct. Yes, Jyotishka. Yes, yes, correct, correct. That's why this has Venn diagrams involved in it. Okay. Let's have a look at the second bar graph. Number of papers by the type. Now here we are seeing single author papers are 10, 2 author papers are 4, 3 author papers are 3, and 4 author papers are 2. This adds up to how much? 10, 14, 17, 19. Yes. This adds up to 19. Does this mean there are 19 papers? Are there 19 papers? Oh yes, very much so. There are 19 papers. Got it? There are 19 papers. So on the whole, all the 4 authors, whether it is single contribution or double or triple or 4 contribution, there are a total of 19 unique papers. Can there be any common papers here? Can one paper be written by a single author also, 2 author also? No. There are no intersections here. I hope this is clear. There can be intersections here, yes, but there cannot be any intersections here. Clear? Yes. So 19 papers and overall there is 35 contributions. We need to understand how this contribution works. There are some conditions given, 4 conditions given. We can have a look at them a little later. Let's have a look at the questions also, okay? There are 4 questions. The first question says, what was the total number of 2 author and 3 author papers written by B? B contributing in 2 author papers and 3 author papers they are asking. This is a definite question. Second one, which of the following statements is or are necessarily true? This is an indefinite question. Both can be true, both can be false, or any one of them could be true, the other being false, right? Third question, similarly, necessarily true, indefinite again. So far we can't judge anything, but if you look at the last question, you would know. If Devon wrote more than 2 author papers, more than 2 author papers, then how many 2 author papers did Chintan write? This means there is what? Hypothetical here. And what information is shaky? Devon's 2 author papers is shaky and Chintan's 2 author papers is shaky. So can we get a complete bay? Maybe not. We would get multiple bays here, right? Or we might get an incomplete bay here. Clear? Good to go? So far good? No confusions here? Yeah. Now I'll give you some time for you to solve. You have to put in the efforts, understand the condition and solve it on your own. Are you all ready? I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Let's go. Let me give you 5 minutes to start answering it. Let's go. I've explained what the set is. I've explained how you're supposed to link the 2 bar graphs. It's up to you to link them and answer this, okay? Let's go, guys. Let's see if you can answer this. Correct, correct, Atharv. Yes. Are you all trying it, guys? Nice, nice. Last 1 minute. Half is done. Very good, very good. Nice. How about others? Guys, any progress? Okay, let's see this now. Right, correct, Jyotishka. Nice. Okay, let's do this together now, shall we? Let's go. So we've understood contributions and we've understood number of unique papers. Let's see what's the link between these two. Yes. So think about this. Think about this. Single author, there are 10. Two authors, there are 4. Right. So if I look at contributions, here we had 35 contributions. Am I right? 35 contributions. Let's see if I can manage getting the 35 contributions here because there's no missing data, correct? So if 4 people, if there are 4 papers and each of the 4 papers have two authors, can I say the author contribution will be 2, 2, 2 and 2? Total, can I say there will be 8 contributions? Here there will only be 10 contributions because all these 10 papers are what? Single author papers. Same way here, 3 authors. There are 3 papers written and each of the 3 papers has 3 authors in it. 3, 3, 3. So on the whole, I can say that there are 9 contributions here. And here there are 2 papers and each of the 2 papers have 4 authors. ABCD, ABCD. Yes. So this would become what? 2 into 4, 8 contributions. Now add and check. Does it add up to our original 35? 10, 18, 27, 35 countries. Perfect. Yes. 35 contributions done. Yeah. But then originally there are only 19 papers, 19 unique papers. Yes. So if you think about this, isn't this very close to a Venn diagram question? How so? 4 authors A, B, C, D. So it's going to be a 4 Venn diagram thing, right? 4 Venn diagram or 4 set Venn diagram. where A has how many contributions in total? A has a total of 5 contributions. So the total of A will be 5, wherein in these 5 we will have A writing it single, A writing it along with B, 2 paper, 2 author, A writing with C, 2 paper, 2 author, A writing with D, 2 author papers, right? So these are all what? 2 author papers, correct? This is 2 author paper, this is 2 author paper, this is 2 author paper. Same way, 3 author papers, A, B and C would write it together. A, C and D would write it together. A, B and D would write it together. These would be the 3 author papers. And A, B, C, D, these are the 4 author papers. All of this together is 5. But now the problem is, do we know who A is writing along with? A can write along with B, A can write along with C, A can write along with D, A can write along with 2 other authors, or A can write along with 3 other authors, making it 4 author papers. Do we agree? So doing it like a Venn diagram would be very complicated, yes or no? This is complicated. Would you agree with this, guys? Why is this complicated? Because I don't know who A is writing along with. I can maybe take the, the variable approach. I can say that this is X. Yeah, I can call this as Y. I can call this as Z. I can call this as W. And I know that this X, this Y, this Y, Z, W, this Y, Z and W along with these things, right? I can call this as U. I can call this as V, I can call this as W, I can call this as maybe T. All these variables together I know would be 2 author sum. Same way for 3 authors, same way for 4 author. One thing I know for sure is what? This particular set, this particular intersection of all the 4 authors, A, B, C, D, all 4 writing together will be what? Will be 2. Why? Because there are only 2 4 author papers. Only 2 4 author papers, correct? So 4 authors writing together is 2, but with 3 author, 2 author, 1 author, I don't know which value goes where. Way too complicated to deal with this. And if you look at the questions, are they talking about who wrote it with whom? In the first question, no. In the second question, no. In the third question, yes. Aman wrote 3 author papers only with Chintan and Devin. Rajan wrote 3 author papers only with Chintan and Devin. This makes sense. This may be. But otherwise, we don't know that, right? And there's no way to find that out also. So, is this the best way to deal with it? Maybe not. Yeah. Because we don't have that information. But what can I do? Instead of using a Venn diagram, can I not jump to distribution? Because any Venn diagram is basically just distribution of information, correct? And how will I do it? I have 4 authors A, B, C, D, and I have 1 author papers, 2 author papers, 3 author papers, 4 author papers. This way I know for sure that A's contribution in 1 author paper would be how much, 2 author papers would be how much, 3 author papers would be how much, and 4 author papers would be how much, and his total contribution will be how much? Total contribution will be how much? 5. Correct? So A's total contribution is 5, B's total contribution is 8, C's total contribution is 12, and D's total contribution is 10, adding up to 35 contribution. Yeah? Same way, in terms of number of papers, this is 10 papers written by 1 author each, making it 10 contributions. This is 4 papers written by 2 authors each, making it 8 contributions. This is 3 papers written by 3 authors each, making it 9 contributions. And this is 4 authors writing 2 papers, making it 8 contributions. 16 plus 19, 35, perfectly matched. Good to go? So now rather I would use this method than using a Venn diagram, because Venn diagram is asking for specifics. A and C together, how much they are writing. Yes, B and D together, how much they are writing. That's not possible for us to find. Yes. So this would be the best way to go ahead. Let's use this and go ahead and fill up with the help of the conditions given. Yes, we'll take this up with the help of conditions. Let's see if we can fill this up. Now, one thing, the starting point has to be what? This piece of information. You see this? A, B, C, D, both, all the four, A, B and C, D, A, B, C, D, all four of them write 2 papers, correct? So, can I say that A's 4 author contribution will be 2 papers? D has definitely written 2 papers along with A, C and D. C has written 2 papers along with A, B and D. And D has written 2 papers along with A, B and C. Perfect? This is good to go. This part is done. Any confusions here, guys? Yeah. Unless and until you start with this, unless and until you understand this, that in 4 author papers, A will have 2 contributions, B will have 2, C will have 2, D will have 2, we might get stuck there. Perfect? Now, Athar, hold on. We have one very good clue. See, we know that total A's contribution are 5. A is contributed in 5 papers, correct? Out of that 5, 2 is done. That means remaining 3 papers. Now, the first condition says, each of the authors wrote at least one of each of the 4 types of papers. That means A's contribution in 1 author paper can be 0? No. A's contribution in 2 author paper can be 0? No. A's contribution in 3 author paper can be 0? No. That means none of these values can be 0. If they can't be 0, out of 5, 2 are here. Can I say each of 1, 1, 1 each will go to A's contribution in 1 author, 2 author and 3 author? Perfect so far? Yes. So with this, can I say A is sorted? Priya, hold on. You ask me at the end of this, ask me what is your confusion, I'll help you out, okay? Perfect. This is a breakthrough. This is a very big breakthrough. If we don't figure this out, then things might get complicated for us, okay? Moving on. So this was good. That means none of the values can be 0, okay? None of these values can ever be 0. Perfect. All right. Now let's see what other conditions we have. So here I need to fill 9 more. Only then I can get a total of 10. Here I need to fill 7 more to get a total of 8. 8 more to get a total of 9. This is done. 4 author paper is sorted. Okay. Let's look at the second clue. The 4 authors wrote different number of single author papers. So single author papers were all different. If this is 1, then this can't be 1. Not equal, not equal, not equal. So think about this, 4 distinct numbers should add up to 10. One of them is 1. So 1 plus 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, this should add up to 10. What could be these numbers, guys? Anybody guess? What could these be numbers? Anybody guess? I need this, this and this to add up to 9. I will do some trial error. Think about this. Let's do some trial error. Let's see if this works. 1 plus, if I do 2, if I do 3 here, how much is this? 3, 5, 6, this has to be 4. If I increase any one number here, if I make this as a 5, what will happen? I have to reduce one of them. Can I reduce this? No. If this is 2, 2 and 2 will clash. Can't happen. Can I reduce this to 1? No. 1 and 1 will clash. So the only possibility is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So here the value should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is done. 2, 3 and 4 should come somewhere here. We don't know the order though. This could be 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4. Anything could happen. We don't know the order. But I know that 2, 3 and 4 should come in these 3 cells. Good to go? Perfect, Athar. Perfect. Jigyanshu, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 5 is 11. Please check, okay? It has to be 1, 2, 3 and 4 only, okay? Perfect. I didn't get the exact value, but I know it has to be 2, 3 and 4 in some order, okay? Moving on. both Chintan and Devon, both C and D, both of them wrote more 3 author papers than B. So 3 author papers, C and D, both of them wrote it more than B. This value should be lesser than these two, correct? This value should be lesser than these two. So think about this. Again, I need a total of 9. I need a total of 9. One of them is 1. So 1 plus dash plus dash plus dash should be equal to 9. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. C and D both should be greater than B, correct? And how much can I go maximum? What's the maximum value these two can take? What's the maximum value these two can take? Maximum, there are only 3 papers written by all 4 authors, correct? 3 author papers, there are only 3 papers like that. So can this value be more than 3? No, right? Can these be more than 3? Not possible. So when we do trial error here, what happens? If I put this as 1, for example, if this is 1, this is 1, these two should add up to what? 7, correct? 1 plus 1 is 2, total is 9, these two should add up to 7. How can they add up to 7? I can either do 1 and 6, I can't do 1 because can't be equal. I can do 2 and 5, I can do 3 and 4, but will it work? No, why? Because I can't do 2 and 5, I can't do 3 and 4, because they are not writing 5 papers, they are writing only 3 papers. So nobody will have contribution in 5 papers in 3 author papers. Getting this? Not possible. Same way 4, not possible. That basically tells us what? The only possible values these can take is what? 3 and 3. Because it can't be more than 3, it can't be more than 3, and it can't be less than 3 also, because if one of them is 2, then the other has to be 5, which is not possible. So 1 plus 6, 7, this has to be perfect. 1, 2, 3, 3 is the only possibility. Say yes if you understood this. Correct, Bhavi. Yes, yes, correct, Atharv. Yeah, we can't do 3 plus 4, no, Jigyanshu, Priya. 3 plus 4, 4 is not allowed. They are writing only 3 papers. Let's say paper X, paper Y, paper Z. But if I say D has 4 contributions, then there should be one more paper. No, does the one more paper exist? No, it doesn't. Got it? Yeah, perfect. So now I have these values to be what? This has to be 2, this has to be 3, and this has to be 3. With this one is also over. Yeah, perfect. Moving on, the number of single author and 2 author papers. So single author and 2 author papers written by B were the same. So B, these two values, single author and 2 authors, should be equal. These two should be equal. Total is 8. Out of 8, I have 4 already. If these two should be equal, what values can they take? Possible values for this is what? 2, 3 and 4. Can it be 4? 4 plus 4, 8, 10, 12. No, there's only 8. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10. Not possible. The only possibility is what? This has to be 2. This has to be 2. Perfect. So this 2 is also gone. That means this is either 3 or 4. 3, 4, 4, 3. And here also we can figure it out. So let's do trial error now. Are you ready? If this value is 3, then this will be 4, correct? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is 3, this is 4. What happens when this is 3? When this number is 3, out of 12, 2, 5, 8 is done. That means this has got to be how much? 4, am I right? Yes. 4, 7, 10, 12. Perfect. Yeah. If this is 4, if this value is 4, see total 8, out of 8 I have 4, 6, 7, this will be 1. Correct? Yes. If this is 4, this will be 1. Now this is one possibility. What's the other possibility? Correct, Jigyanshu. Second possibility, this could be 4 and this could be 3. Check with this. 4, 5, 8, 10 perfectly matching. If this is 4, then this will be how much? 5, 9 plus 3 is 12. If this is 3, 3, 5, 6, this will be 2. Check. 3 plus 2, 5, 8, 10, perfect. So we have what? Two cases happening here. Two cases. First case is when C single author is 3, D single author is 4. When this happens, C 2 author will be 4 and D 2 author will be 1. What's the second case? Second case is this being 4, this being 3, this being 3, this being 2. Got it? So exactly two cases we are getting. Got it? Yeah, it's just about doing some trial error. So once we figure out this is 1, 2, 3, 4, out of which 1 and 2 are done, this is 3 or 4, alternatively this is 4 or 3. With the help of this, you fill up the other two cells. Now tell me where C and D the shaky ones? Look at the questions. Where C and D the shaky ones? Correct. Yes. These two author papers and C's two author papers were the shaky ones. Do we have them the shaky ones? C 2 author paper and D 2 author paper are the shaky ones. Perfect? Yeah? Perfect. So these are our two cases. We have our two cases. Let's go ahead and answer the questions now, shall we? Yeah? That's all. Finish. End of story. That's it. We have our two cases. Let's go ahead and answer the questions. Okay? Let's answer the first question now. What's the first question asking? What was the total number of 2 author and 3 author papers written by B? B's 2 author paper and 3 author paper total. So B is contributing in 2 author papers and 2 3 author papers. So total contribution will be what? 2 plus 2 adding up to 4. This is our answer. So someone did put it in the chat that 4 is the answer. Yes, someone put it in the chat that 4 is the answer initially. Somebody said 7 also. But 4 is the right answer. Yeah. Done. This set is actually not complicated. The set is not complicated. It's just that you need to understand Venn diagrams to be able to answer this. Okay. So we are using distribution. We are using Venn diagrams. We are also doing some trial error. And we are trying to place some numbers. So you have to be comfortable with numbers also. Okay. Second one, which of the following statements is or are necessarily true? Shall we try this? Chintan wrote exactly 3 2-author papers. Is it true? Did Chintan write exactly 3 2-author papers? He could have written 3, but he could have written 4 also. Is it necessarily true? No, not true. So if 1 is not true, I can eliminate option C, I can eliminate option D because they're saying 1 is true. Let's look at the second statement. Chintan wrote more single author papers than D. Chintan wrote more single author papers than D. Is 4 greater than 3? Yes, but that's only in one case, no? The other case, 3 is lesser than 4. Is it also true? Not true. This is also not true. That means this can also not be true. My answer is option A, neither one nor true. Clear? Gyanshu, once please check Vacha. 1 is the right answer. Yes. Neither 1 nor 2, option A is the right answer. Clear? Both of them are not true. Look at this. Look at this. 3 or 4, they are saying exactly 3, not true. Here, this could be 3, this could be 4, or this could be 4, this could be 3. That means C is greater than D only in one case. In the other case, C is not greater than D. So both are incorrect. Clear? Done? Perfect. Let's go to the next question. Again, same true or false only. Arman wrote 3 author papers only with C and D. Now, is this necessarily true, guys? Tell me, Arman wrote 3 author papers only with C and D. Arman has how many contributions in 3 author papers? Only 1. Arman is writing only 1 3 author papers. How about Chintan and Devon? Chintan and Devon are both writing 3. So here the understanding is Right. We would think it is not, but hold on, hold on. Think about this. How many total 3 author papers are there? Three author papers are there, correct? So let's call it paper X, paper Y, and paper Z. Okay. These are the 3 author papers. C is contributing in all 3 of them. C is contributing in all 3 of them. D is also contributing in all 3 of them. D is also contributing in all 3 of them. A is contributing in one of them. B is contributing in 2 of them. Is there any other possibility that could work here, guys? Any other combination that could work here? Sir, what if we do A, B and D? Is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. Think about this. If A, B and D combination is there in, let's say, paper X, paper Y, paper Z, I need to make sure that C has 3 contributions, correct? C should have 3 contributions. Where will it go? C should have one more contribution. No, where is it? Not there. That means if I have to place C here, I can't remove D because D also need 3 contributions. I have to remove any one of A and B only. If I remove B, then A, D, C will be a combination. That means this would be B and B. Only possibility is this. Clear? Exactly, Jyotishka, exactly. So that means what? A has to write only one 3-author paper with C and D. Arman wrote 3 author papers only with C and D. Is it true? Yes, A is writing only with C and D. A cannot combine with B. We tried doing it here, it did not work. So this has to be definitely true. So I can eliminate option A, I can eliminate option B. Either only first statement is true or both are true. Let's look at the second one now. B wrote 3 author papers only with C and D. That is also true. B's contribution in 3 author papers is along with C and D only. A and B can contribute together? No. When A and B are contributing, we are not able to satisfy the condition. This is also true, making my answer option D correct. Both 1 and 2 are true. Got it? Yes. Say yes if you understood this, guys. So this is where that Venn diagram understanding, this understanding is important. Yes, this understanding is important, where if I were to fill this up according to our table, A has exactly 1 contribution in 1 paper. Yes. 2 contributions in 4 paper. Yes. 1 contribution along with C and D. 1 contribution along with C and D in 3 papers. A, B, C can happen? No, this is 0. A cannot contribute along with B and C. A, B, D can happen? No, A cannot contribute along with B and D. I hope this is clear, right? And in 2 author papers, A has how many? 2 author papers, A has only 1 contribution. It could be along with AB or AC or AD. This could be 1, or either this is 1 or this is 1 or this is 1. So now when you add this up, one of them is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 is matching. Cool? Yes, so this understanding of Venn diagrams is important. We can't solve it using Venn diagrams, but knowing Venn diagrams is important to answer this question. Okay, done? Perfect. Let's go. Last question. Now this is a condition. They're saying if D wrote more than one 2-author papers. D is writing more than 1 2-author papers. So can it be 1? No. If this is not 1, then can this be 4? No. If this is not 4, can this be 3? No. Can this be 4? No. So we are talking about our second case. More than one, D has more than one contributions in two author paper. Then how many two author papers did Chintan write? Chintan writing two author papers will be how many? Exactly 3. Yes, 3 is our perfect, guys. Yes. Nova Venom, relax, buddy. What's happening with you? Why are you spamming? Aditya, yeah. The hint was very simple. We didn't know A is contributing for 2 authors or 3 authors or 4 authors with whom. Yes, 4 authors is sorted, but with 2 authors and 3 authors, we didn't know. B contributing 2 authors, 3 authors, how many I know, but along with whom I don't know. That's why we skipped the Venn diagrams and we jumped to distribution. Okay, perfect. Good to go, guys. Was this an interesting set? Yes. Did it involve Venn diagrams? Very much. Did it involve distribution? Very much. Did you also have to be comfortable with doing trial and error? Yes. Did you also have to understand how placing the numbers also works? Yes. What was the breakthrough for us in this set? What was the breakthrough? Number 1, knowing that these values are all 2 was very, very important. After that, knowing that these values will be 1 is also very important. Beyond that, knowing that this would be 1, 2, 3, 4 only was very important. Same way here, when we jumped here that these two should be greater than this, also trial and error was important. Yes. So along with all of this, along with bar graphs, Venn diagrams and distribution, what was the other important thing here? It was what? Trial and error. Yes. So this was a CAT 2025 slot 2 question which had high number of attempts. However, the accuracy level was very low and the amount of time people spent on it was also very high. Good? Yes. No problem, Jigyanshu, you can watch this again. You can watch this again once that particular lecture is over. Okay? Done? So, these are the Telegram groups, guys. This is the official PW Telegram group. This is my Telegram group. We will be doing more such sessions. We will be picking up PYQs. We will be picking up other example sets also that will help you understand concepts better. But you'll have to join this Telegram group to keep getting updates on this. Done? And if you want the notes, annotated notes and additional practice, you have to log on to the app or the website, search for Core Concepts batch. It's available for free. Search for it, enroll in it, and you can try out the DP. Done? Correct, Atharva. Yes, there were red flag options as well. This set out of 10, I'd give it around 7. Yeah, it's not too complicated. There's not too much of workout. Yes, so the time consumption would be very, very little if you understand what's going on in this set. Okay, around 6 to 7 is all that I'll rate. Okay. Cheers, yeah, Jyotishka. Cheers. Done? Perfect. So with this, we are done with today's session. We will be doing more such sessions, but for that you will have to join the Telegram groups where I would send you the link for the session. Done? So keep practicing, guys. You are looking forward to a 10 set, Aditya. A 10 on 10 set is usually the kind of set that you would skip. Yes, we have seen a lot of those kind of sets which either require too much of complicated thinking or would require too many trial and errors. Here we did trial and error only twice. Yes, but those kind of questions where understanding the set, understanding the situation itself becomes a tough task for us. But we will try doing some of those sets also in the upcoming classes. Okay. How important is luck in CAT exam? PUBG gamers, see, luck, I won't say that luck doesn't play any part at all, but it does play a very, very minute part, very small part. For example, if you look at this particular set, the only thing luck did for us was to give us this set. Yes. But to be able to solve it or not completely depends upon your capabilities. If you are not skilled enough, if you haven't practiced enough, you wouldn't know that this set also has something to do with Venn diagrams. And if you have not practiced enough, you won't know that I can solve this Venn diagram question with the help of distribution table as well. So luck, I would say around 5 to 10%, but the remaining 90 to 95% is all your capability. Okay? Yeah. Aditya, of course it was. Of course it was. So that's what I'm saying. No, if you are comfortable, if you've practiced enough with say Venn diagrams, you would know by default that yes, this has something to do with Venn diagrams. When you know that there is common papers among A, B, C, D, A, B, B, C, A, B, A, C, A, D, B, C, B, D, C, D, when these 6 combinations are there, same way with 3 author papers, A, B, C, A, B, D, A, C, D, B, C, D, these 4 combinations are there for 3 author papers also, and there's only one combination for 4 author papers, which is A, B, C, D. Once you realize that, you would easily jump from Venn diagrams to distribution, and you'd be able to fill in that ABCD 2222 that we did, 4 author papers, instantly you would be able to do that. Okay? Done? Yeah, Jyotishka, obviously. So when you use the wrong kind of approach and you want to try to make it work, we tried to make it work, right, with the help of variables. We failed miserably, that's a whole different story, but that wasn't even important for us. We didn't even have to find individual combinations except for the 3 author thing, which we were easily able to do it because we understood the situation. Okay, done. So it's all about understanding the given concept, it's all about understanding the given scenario and just applying the math around it. Simple. Yeah. The importance of bar graph in this, just that they wanted to give us data to us in a visually appealing way, they gave it to us in bar graphs. Bar graphs had nothing to do with this set. Only thing was to get these 4 numbers from there. That's all we needed the bar graphs for. Okay, done. All right then guys, thank you so much for being a part of this. We will keep doing such more sessions, and don't forget to keep practicing questions like this. Only if you're comfortable with Venn diagrams and with distribution and with trial and error will you be able to answer a set like this. Okay? Of course it is, Priya. Of course it is. You have to be consistent. See, motivation, one day you will have extremely high and gradually it will drop because you will not be, nobody can be motivated enough to carry on. It's about consistency. Set realistic goals, try to meet those realistic goals, achieve those realistic goals, and you're good to go, boss. Okay? All right. Exactly, Kashyap. Yes. Thank you, Aditya. Okay, guys, so I'll take a leave now. Don't forget to keep practicing. Don't forget to have a look at the notes. And if you are feeling a little uneasy, like, sir, I didn't understand that particular bit, just scroll back a little and watch that part. I'm very sure you would understand it. Okay. All right then. Bye, folks. Cheers, everybody.